Welcome everyone, good evening. My name is Darren Keenan. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stumbling on this. You're here to learn about the law of attraction, I presume, hopefully. If not, then why are you here? Unless you're a regular subscriber and you just want to see what I'm up to. When I first heard of law of attraction a few weeks ago, and it was explained to me, I was thinking, this sounds a bit too narcissistic for me, and I don't want to be a narcissist kind of person. But when you look into it, it's not. It's just the power of the mind, power of thinking positive thoughts, get rid of negative thoughts. And if you think positive and act positive, it'll attract things to you, like people, friends, positive feelings, and it gains you what you want in life, a good life. I am new to this kind of thing, I'm still learning, so this is going to be like a process following my journey. But before I get into law of attraction, I want to rewind a few years, so I will get back into it. Okay, so back a few years. This is an experience I had, and it's not the only experience. I had other experiences like this. They call it synchronicity. It's when coincidences happen, but beyond coincidence, things happen for a reason. That's what synchronicity is, in a simple way. So this is my story in synchronicity. Many things have happened in my life that are like this, but this is the best example I can give. In the year 2000, my gran passed away, but I was going through the grieving process. It affected me so much. I think it was the start of my anxiety and depression, and one thing happened that I wasn't expecting. It was a day or two after, and I got this random text message on my phone saying hello, and didn't recognise the number, didn't know who it was. So I answered back going, who is this? And many hours later they answered back, wow, you're the only one who actually responded to these random messages. I'm thinking, what's going on? Is someone taking the piss? I was going through a lot, as you could guess. And no, it's there's this girl and her friends, well, lady and her friends were just randomly send text out to random phone numbers, just made up phone numbers. Some of the messages didn't go, some messages got, but no one replied apart from me. And let me tell you this, she was the biggest help, the biggest support going through the grieving process of my gran passing and me moving on, and you know, trying to sort my mind out. She was a rock, she was solid, she was fantastic. Now, those things don't happen. That they do, but not timing so much. We did drift apart, you know. She had a fella and stuff, but it was the case of she lived miles and miles away, you know, in England. But she was great support, and yeah, she was a good friend. But after a year or so, drifted apart, and I never heard of her since. I'm still out today, many years later. But that's not the point. The point is that she entered my life when I needed that rock, that solid help. And as I said, that was beyond the coincidence. That's what they call synchronicity. And a few other things in my life have happened. It's not so prominent, but things have happened at the time to help me through things, which is a bit unexplainable. And if you look back on your life, if there's anything happened in your life that is a bit out of the ordinary, like you make a friend who's with you for a short while, and they just help you through so much, and then they just vanish, you know. Yeah, that's synchronicity, and I've always believed in that. But going back to the law of attraction, that is part of the law of attraction. That is, it's like when one of me ex-girlfriends from many years ago, we, split up, but we used to bump into each other randomly. And I say randomly, but half an hour before I bumped into her, I was thinking about it, thinking, I wonder what she's up to, and then paths cross, and it always seemed that way. It's really weird. Every week or two, or so randomly, odd days, it's like I'll be suddenly thinking of her, thinking, oh yeah, and then she appears minutes later or 10 minutes later. It's mind blowing what things can happen, and yeah, it's crazy. So law of attraction. So I've been into this for about a week. It's probably a week. I've read the book The Secret. It's an obvious book. It's a book that gives you a bit of a kick, thinking positive and things to work on, things to, like tools, like the tools given to you to work with. That's what she's done, really. Is she's wrote a book giving you these tools, giving you this information that you can use to help to see if law of attraction can work for you. It can't work for everyone because you need the mindset, you need the positivity. In 2016, the book come in, and I knew nothing about this law of attraction, nothing at all. And the book come in, I remember, and thinking, I need to read that book. I don't know why, but I need to read that book. I looked at the back cover and thought, yeah, I need to read this. But I didn't get to buy it because someone else bought it, because it was in the charity shop. And now and again I'm thinking, I wonder what that book was about. I'd love to have read that book. And then a few weeks ago, the work colleague mentioned it, and she was talking about law of attraction. And then I got a Kindle, an Amazon Kindle book, yeah. And I downloaded the book on the Kindle, and I read it. And the weirdest thing is, if I'd have read it in 2016, I would not have made sense of it, because I was going through so much anxiety, so much negativity. I think I would have read the first few pages and threw it back in the shop. It just would not have sunk in. But I believe I was meant to read the book, but not at that time. I believe I was meant to read it in the week that I've just read it. And my mind set is at the right point to believe it, to understand it, and to learn from it. Because I've been through so many years counselling that my anxiety and depression is still there, but I can control it, I can talk about it, I can think straight, I can think more positive. And that's what this book is. You need to think positive and that kind of stuff. So that's another synchronicity, really. I believe I was meant to read this book, but now, not in 2016. It was meant to happen, and I just believe that. I know you think I'm crazy, I know you think I'm loopy, but I don't think I am. And I'm the one who's living my life, and I should know these things. You may not watch this far into the video, but if you have, you want to learn more. So if you subscribe or hit the notification bell if you're not already, and then when I upload the part 2 to this, you're about to watch it and learn more, learn with me, because I'm gonna, every week or two, I'm gonna update you with what I'm learning. At the moment, the stage I'm at is the end of the day. I've got a notepad, I'm writing down all positive parts of the day. Nothing negative at all, it's all positive things. And I'm also making a list of things I'm grateful for, gratitude for, and every night as well. And for the past 3 nights I've done that, and looking back on the first night, it's really weird because I wrote it down but I can't remember. But as soon as I read it, it brings back those feelings of positivity, and that's working. But the whole idea is to cancel out negativity. I know you can't cancel out every bit of negativity, because you're human and no one's perfect. And the idea is just to try and turn negatives into a positive, which I've been doing all my life anyway. Well, near enough all my life. Just trying to turn that around into a positive thought to help. And it's made a big difference with my YouTubing and at work and that kind of stuff, with my health and weight loss and that kind of thing. It's given me a bit more positivity, it's given me more strength, and yeah. So I'm gonna end this now, and then I'm gonna, for the next few weeks, I'm gonna learn more, understand more, sort of progress, then do another video, part 2, explaining from now until then what I've learned, what I've managed to, skills I managed to gain, or anything that at all positive, so I can share with you. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next part. If not, then just carry on watching my other videos, have fun, and just do what you do. And I love you all. If you watch this far, I love you all. Comment, I believe, if you watch this far. And yeah, see you in the next one. But stay positive and be you. Be the best version of you can be. Be positive.